Bismillah. Evet, nerede kalmıştık? Allah bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hadi bakalım.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and...
Good effort from distance.
Oh, the ball's run...
Oh, and he's following up! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Nedved. Good chance here! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Great vision. Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. He's not got that quite right. Rooney. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gerrard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gerrard. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Rooney. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Roberto Carlos! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Here's Nedved. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Corner number 2 then. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Owen is flagged offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. And it's Rooney. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Hoisted. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a good run down the left. Looking for the run. Hullet. Owen. Oh, look at the space here. He's got full. Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is good strength. Played in deep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Can he get it through? Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schmeichel getting this one clear. We are into stoppage time. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Besiktas really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Besiktas happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. Besiktas carrying a 1-goal lead. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nedved. Oh, important interception. Edmilson. Now, can they get him away? No, no way through. Now it's Pele. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been slipped through, and that's not going to reach. Hullet, great chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
It's Ronaldinho! That carried quite a threat. And it's Rooney. Always onto this. Ronaldinho! Chooses to go back. And another try! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. So their 4th corner of the game. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through, and here's the chance to counter. Almost an hour gone. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, they can break here. And this is Hullet. And he was quick to react. Owen is onto this. Rooney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. And it's Gerrard. Hullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. And that is a little undercooked. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. Ball is over the line. And it's Nedved. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Gerrard tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No, that pass has been well intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cruyff. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, that's a key interception. Now the ball's gone astray. Now he's got space here. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ronaldinho delivered in. Dida claims it without any fuss.
Jubilo Iwata truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Threads one in. Hullet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Crosses it in. Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Gerrard. Rooney.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Davids gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele! And with that, the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Cannavaro, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Salali.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Owen. Camavinga. And this is Torres. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's a shade optimistic. Lewandowski, and he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. A probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Has crossed it. Bullish header! Oh, Besiktas! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Deftly away. Besiktas have it back and can go again. Opts for safety. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar. Passes short and sharp. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if
Turgut
he knew
silip.
it wasn't going to work out.
Tomorrow, football.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kamavinga. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lewandowski. Short changes him with that pass. That has been cut short. And he was quick to react.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away, and he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Looks. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This looks promising. But that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Besiktas leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. He'll try to keep this alive. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Owen. And this is Nedved. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked desperate.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Hullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Played into space.
Besiktas are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's having a shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 9, Owen. Number 8, Bullet. Nedved.
Serginho's cross. Well read. And the danger. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to play it through.
Besiktas really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Besiktas are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Davids. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Serginho is looking. And that will be the final act. Besiktas played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Quick reminder today that parking in the
Your
area
final
around
thoughts,
the
Jim?
stadium is
Well,
strictly
the game
forbidden.
plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Bu siktiğimine yenilmezdim ben de. Amına kodum oyunu izin vermedi ya. Şerefsiz. Adam 5 para etmez. Çöpün çöpe ya. Sinir oldum abi ya. Böyle salak salak işte. Adamın ne kadrosu var ne şey gücü var. Tövbeler olsun ya. İşte böyle şerefsizlere yardım ediyor işte oyun. Beni oynatma dedi diyor.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Argentina.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that. Picked out brilliantly. Now shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kyle Walker. Rodri. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Hernandez. Now Davids. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Dida claims comfortably. Eto looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's in on goal. This looks promising. And that's been drilled in. And a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Cruyff at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to play him in. Van der Ven makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's having a go. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Basten just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Davids, whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a pretty loose pass. Cherki. In towards the... It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Cruyff. Closing in on goal. And the finish! He's got away with one there. Cherki conjures time and space where few can. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. Now, can they get him away? No way through, so... Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
İyidir Adnan, ne haber?
Looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45
İdare
minutes.
ediyoruz be. İkiye çıkmaya çalışıyoruz işte.
Oh, that's neat.
Sen ne yaptın? Çıktın mı ikiye yoksa?
And that
Bizden
is
öyle.
expertly dealt with.
Niye böyle yavaş atan
Van
ya?
Basten.
Ah be oğlum be.
Cherki.
Demin salağın birine yendirdi oyun beni ya.
Now it's
Ondan bir
Cruyff.
öncekine bak.
Tries to pass it through.
Delirdim abi ya. Vallahi
Great ball,
delirdim.
he's in here.
Aa!
There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Nasıl abi ya? Tam o gole gidiyordum be.
Example. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. No, that's
Ananı
been
be.
intercepted.
Diyor dörde.
Cruyff.
Onu okuyamadım.
And it's
Atak
Davids. Looking for
yazdığını
options
da
for
4
movement.
4.
Oh,
klasmandasın gibi.
lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Van Basten. And he
Bir
cuts
geç
out the
be. Bir
supply.
geç be.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not
Ha,
on the
4
agenda
maç
here
yaptım
from
3'te.
both sides.
Ha.
Well, it's a lead that's by
Tamam.
no means convincing, The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Çok güzel adam bu Van Basten ya. Golü o attı.
Are up by the odd goal in 3.
Severim İbni'yi.
Just
Çok
about
güzel
shading
vuruşları
things at
var.
the break.
Ama az öncekini nasıl yenemedim inanamazsınız ya. 1340. Oo iyiymiş. 4'te 4 yaptın gibi. Yapıyor mu spor
And
be?
the second half gets
Bizim gibi
underway.
gariban değilsin en azından.
Kyle Walker. Cherki. Tries to play it through. Van
Bak
Dijk
işte
gets
niye
in
öyle
for an
yapıyorsun ki? Niye?
intercept.
Ha,
Rodri.
düzgünce versen ne olur ya?
Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hernandez.
Niye öyle
Played in
yaptı?
deep. Oh, the touch is just
Oo
too
çok
thick.
pis yiyordum
Couldn't
ha.
really have done without that.
Pity that because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pass somewhat off target.
Al onu. Al onu.
Kyle
Sök onu.
Walker. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Owen. Great vision. Oh, that's nice. Edmilson. Now that looks a decent ball.
Hadi be. Çok güzeldi be.
Davids.
Dokunamadı ya. Aslanım. Bu Edmilson çok başka bir adam
Threads
abi.
one in.
Pardon golü benim bir golü Edmilson attı. Kafa golünü. Bir izle bak. Deldi resmen. Kaleyi var ya.
To his goal.
Hadi. Bak dondu oyun. Dondu oyun. Gördünüz mü bilmiyorum. Amına kodumun çocuğu. Abi tam gole gideceğim. Oyun dondu ya. Bunu bilerek mi yapıyor? Oyun mu yapıyor? Nasıl oluyor bu iş?
Carlos kept his eye on it and he's there.
Ya amına kodum oyunu ya. Niye donan ya? Ya sorma ya. Birisi aldırdı ama kim Antalyalı'dı herhalde.
And that
Sor bakalım.
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they
Abi
can
onun
sustain it.
yenisi de çok güzel goller atıyor. Sanki forvet gibi gol atıyor la adam. Ah be oğlum be. Yakalayın şunu.
Nicely spread.
Yakalayın şu yavşağı.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Öyle olmaz ki oğlum.
Van Basten. Turan. And that's been
Yapma
intercepted.
be bir geç amına kodum pası be. Bir geç be. Oğlum aldıydım lan.
Rodri. Now there's a fine Cherki. Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, terrible pass. Davids. Now it's Van Basten. And the through ball. Now it's come to nothing. Van Basten is
Al onu,
sporting
al onu.
a guilty look after that.
Bir alabilseydi be.
Enough, and
Çok güzel
he
olacaktı.
knows it.
And this is Eto. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bir adam
Eto
değiştireyim
is
bakayım.
offering a right smile there.
Al onu oğlum.
That is one way to stop him. Almost
Niye
75
yakalayamadı?
minutes on the clock now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
And he shoots!
Allah'ım.
Woodwork and out!
Allah'ım.
Argentina do have a
Amen.
chance to counter here.
Check your brother sleep or not I said to you.
Excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got...
Of neler kaçıyor
Oh,
ya.
that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oo çok güzel oğlum vur. Aslanım ben bu kaleciye hastayım ya.
Cleared without complication. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Edmilson. And they're on
Buralarda
a bit of
biraz
flash.
oyalayan bari de. Zaman geçsin.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's being shifted off it.
Mr. Fumpostin. Fumpostin. Fumpostin. Fumpostin.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 10, Van Basten. Number 9, Owen. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 11.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gattuso. Coming on the field. Number
Not
8,
the best distribution from the keeper.
number 23,
Valverde.
Nedved.
Vay amına koydum çocuğu. Güzel çalım attı ya.
Now it's
Ama yememem
Mbappe.
lazım.
Besiktas moments now away from seeing this one out. Nedved. Oh, well measured. And Hoyt!
Nasıl döndüm? Etrafımda nasıl daire çizdim?
Piece of
Bazen yapıyorum bu sporu ya.
art, as smooth as it gets.
O gol izlenir ha. İnşallah
Just like
izledir.
that, he's into double
Ulan ya.
figures now.
Çok güzel goldü ha.
It is a good
Tam
finish.
şortluk
The
gol
odds
ya.
were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would
I
have
said
seen
check your
an
brother
impact
is
zone.
sleep or not.
And that will be it.
And if he's not then take him.
Besiktas
Tomorrow
can
football
reflect
there.
on a job
Hadi.
really well done.
Is he there?
Superior
Huh?
tactically, physically,
Close the
and
light if
mentally.
nobody there.
All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Security staff for each block. Please report.
Evet. Ya ben işte demek ki şu maçı kaybetmeseydim çıkıyordum ya. Allah bela tövbe evden dışarı ya. Şuna bak abi ya. Tövbe çöpün çöpüne yenildik ya. Söyle de dua etsin şuna. Ha diyecektim aslında onu yazayım. Did you pray today demiş. Baksana adam 7000. sıradaymış la. Dur yazayım. Don't forget pray yazayım ben. Don't forget ama forget pray. Pray for Muhammed. Engelleme yapmış. Bombastic. Why this light on? Bro, you too much, bro. Bro, you careful, bro. Aynen ben de ona dedim. Maksız bilerek öyle dedim ama engellenmiş. Gitmedi mesaj. Biliyorum Hristiyan olduğunu. Bilerek ona kıl edeyim diye yazdım ama olmadı. Aha, bu ne? Iraklı biri. 2'deymiş la adam. Adam 2'ye çıkmış. Yapacak bir şey yok. Neyin nesi de kim bile. Bu adam yoksa benim Irak, gerçi o İranlıydı. Arap içelim şarabı. Bu adam biraz şey olabilir. Sorun çıkarabilir. Baksana kadroya. Benden yüksek şeyi. Kolektif gücü. Dizilimi de bayağı bir şey yapacak gibi duruyor. Bu Arap Iraklı, bakalım ne olacak, hem şarap mı içecek, bize mi içecek belli değil daha henüz.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Besiktas.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in. He's through, now is he in? It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has
Ulan
reacted
be, yanlış
superbly
yaptım
there.
orada ama
Yeah,
yine
he
de.
was well placed to deal with
Ulan
that.
neyse.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I wonder what you... That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Big header.
Görüyor musun ortayı?
Besiktas.
Ben bunu çok seviyorum. En sevdiğim bu oyunda bu. Boksun içine girdin mi, yanaştın mı havadan pas atmak. Bayılıyorum böyle, kendimden geçiyorum ya. Tavsiye ederim yani.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hop hop hop. Bunu avradını sikeyim be. Çok açtı ayağından ya. Benim suçum aslında o da. Adamın suçu değil. Ya güzelim gol gitti abi. Vallahi gitti güzelim gol ya. O adam çok iyi pas şey yapıyor. Çalım atıyor. Yapıyor yani bu işi belli. Ya bak aynı şeyi yine yapıyorum. Ben herhalde koşma düğmesine bastığım için mi o kadar hızlı oluyor? Herhalde ondan oluyor ya. Delireceğim abi ya. Onu bir düzeltmem lazım. Ya açıyor ayağından ya. Çok, 2 tane gol gitti. Şu anda 3 olacaktı ya. Delirmeme geldi değil ya. Bak bak. Adamda çalım şeyi çok iyi adamın ya. Baksana abi. Vallahi beni yiyecek, eğer atamazsam yiyecek, çiğ yiyecek hem. Bir an önce gol atmam lazım. Yoksa çok sakat durum. Yenilebiliriz bile yani. Şu adama bak bak bak bak bak. Amına kodumun çocuğu. Orospu'nun amına kodum çocuğu ya. Amına koyayım, bulduğumuzu atamazsak böyle olur zaten. Amına kodumun oyunu ya. Adam ne güzel şey yaptıydım ya. İzin de aldıydım. Amına koyacağım ya. Bak bak bak bak bak. Golü yedik yine arkadaşlar. Nefret ediyorum. Oynayasım gelmiyor, böyle oldum ya. Amına kodum, benim atacağım golleri adam atıyor ya. Ananı ver gaçını sikeceğim şimdi senin, amına kodumun çocuğu ya. Amına kodumun çocuğu ya. Abi Hiç sevmiyorum, nefret ediyorum ya
Defending
o
is
olaydan.
unapologetically persistent. It's
Yani böyle var
almost
ya adamın
personal.
midesini
They had to
bulandırıyor
be.
yani bu kadar.
And this goes for a
Amına kodum
shot.
çocuğu.
It's loose
Bak
now.
gördün mü,
They want to get it
atamıyorsun.
back.
Abi kalksana ya. Ne yapıyorsun yerde? Kanını siktiğim.
This is the
Adamlar
time you
vurmadı
need
ki
that
sana.
pace.
And he's had it nicked away.
Adam
Leicester
vurmadı
cuts
sana,
it
bir şey
out.
etmedi. Gol atamadın sadece be.
Cruyff. Cruyff.
Abi.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Onu da çekip de dönseydim
Their
etrafımda.
second corner of the game.
Ya kaçırma diyorsun da nasıl kaçırmayacaksın abi ya. Aa, atıyordu lan
And now they
Edmilson
can
içeri.
spring out of defence.
Bak ya bak.
In need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that's beautifully weighted. No, that's been intercepted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Bilmesen bari ya.
Luis Suarez with 2 goals already to his name.
Ne kodum çocuğu ya.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. That is ended up in
Görüyor
no
musun?
man's
Amına
land.
kodum bana gelmiyor bak.
Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a good ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills right around
Benim
in the
atacağım
first
golleri
half.
adam
Neither
attı ya.
side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. And it's Hullet. It's Bellingham. Edmilson. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Neymar. Hullet. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. He rises! Oh, taken with style.
Ben atamıyorum, adam atıyor işte.
And there we have it. The
Ben
two-goal
kalenin
version.
dibine kadar gidiyorum, atamıyorum. Amına kodum
Watched it
golünü
all the
atamıyorum
way,
ben.
and the finish was unearned.
Nasılsın avradını
So well
siktiğim
played,
golünü
Peter.
atamıyorum
Did a
ben.
great
Amına
job
kodumun
keeping sight of
çocuğu.
the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Sinir oldum ya.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Taken back almost at once. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Luis Suarez.
Geçsene amına kodum topu, geçsene ya.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Thuram. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Leicester cuts out the pass. Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Good take, and is he in? Davids.
Abi ne oluyor lan? Niye vurmuyor bunlar ya?
He's made sure that's
Vursana
not
ya.
going through.
Vursana amına kodum topunu vursana.
Oh, well played,
Bak
well
nereye
sorted
atıyor
out.
amına önüne atacağını oraya atıyor ya.
Oh, that's a
Senin
key
ver kaçını
interception.
sikeyim amına kodumun çocuğu.
Yes!
Amına kodumun çocuğu.
And they are cruising away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. And the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's superb. It could be. Tries a shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Sudan. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Number 17. Hullet.
Bale, played out wide. Vitinha, he's found a way through.
Number 18. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Bergomi gets over and intercepts.
Number 6.
Now it's Bale. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Cruyff goes short. Backward it goes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caught offside that time. And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Kendi salaklığımdan kaybettim oyunu. Amına koydum. Yakaladım o pozisyonu. 3 tane pozisyon yakaladım. Onları atsaydım ben bu adam böyle yapamayacaktı bana. 2 de sonra attık. Yazık oldu ya. 9. sıradan geliyor. Görüyorsunuz değil mi? Ben 3'teyim ha. Adam 9. Gerçi adam da 2'deydi herhalde. Ya sorma 2 gol en azından o 3 şansın ikisini bari atabilseydim yenmesinin boşa berabere kalsam. Görmüyor adam ilk 9'a çıkmış ya. İlk 10'a girmiş adam dünya sıralamasında. Ya adamın hiçbir şeyi yok. Ver kaçtan başka hiçbir şey yok. Bir de güzel çalım da atıyor canım. Ya sorma 3-0'dı kafada. 3 tane adam yakalattı. Ama bu KONAMi şerefsiz, gansız, kitapsız şey yapardı bana. Yakalattırıydı adama sonra. 3-0 olsa bile yakalattırıydı oyun. Ben buraya şeyimi koyuyorum ki imzamı atıyorum yani. Kesin yakalattırıydı. Bu da YouTube'dan geldi şimdi. YouTube diyor, bir şeyler diyor amına kodumun ya. Abi sen anlamıyorsun ben. Adam, gerçi adam 2'deyse o ayrı konu da. Ben anlamıyorum abi. Ben boş ver, ben almıyorum bunu. Hızlı adam lazım. Belli olmaz ne oldu bunu. O Maxim var bak adamda. Demek ki dizilimin aynısı bu. Aynen. O adam bire çıkar hemen çıkar abi. Öyle verkaç yapıyor yani. Ya ben 2'ye çıkmak üzere. Yani çıkmak üzereyim de o adam belki çok öndedir yani. 2'nin kaçında kim bilir. İlk 5000'de mi? Adam nasıl oynuyor? İşte verkaç sayesinde. Verkaç'ı çok iyi yapıyor. Ben yapmıyorum hiç. Yapamıyorum ben verkaç. Ha, verkaç yapamıyor mu desem, yoksa hiç denemiyor mu? Ne bileyim. Ben direkt uzun pas yakaladım mı atıyoruz işte, ama o verkaçı yapmak çok önemli ya. Bence. Verkaçı yapsak bir şeyler olur yani. Şunu aslında çıkarsam da şöyle yapsam. Hepsi yük. Aynen, zaten bak abi, adam atıyor arkaya bile dönemiyor defans. O yüzden işte yetişemiyorsun önüne. Al da at diyor işte, yani bu kadar basit. Verkaçı yapsam ben, o verkaçı ben yapacağım var ya, sana yemin ederim. Zaten bir de uzun oynuyorum ben. O verkaçı ceza sahasında bir yapacağım ben, bire var ya anında çıkarım, bile anında. O zaten bitiriyor o. Her şeyi bitiren o yani verkaç. Düz oynasa, verkaç yapmadan düz oynasa, sittin sene gol atamaz bana orada. Ne oldu şimdi? Ben oraya mı verdim bunu? Amına kodumun.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again. I didn't know it had
Aslında
gone out of fashion,
denemek lazım da
Peter.
ben
But yeah,
denemem
his
abi ya. Ben
exploits certainly led to the guys at the
huylunun
back
huyu ne
getting a
derler
bit
ona?
more credit. Yeah, and I'm sure
Bak
for you
amına
that's a very
kodumun.
welcome
Niye böyle
development
yap ha?
and long overdue.
Hadi yetiş
Now
Allah
it's
aşkına,
Cruyff.
koş önüne geç be.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Aslında çok güzeldi de.
Inviting looking
Hadi oğlum,
ball
al
that.
onu.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Benim adama gelmiyor da. Nereye gidiyor ya?
Nicely
Sen gitme
spread.
oğlum, sen gitme. Adamı sürüyoruz ya
Deco.
işte.
Thuram. Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a
Bak
lovely
nereye
deep
bak.
pass.
Mını kodumun oyunu ya.
Now it's Owen. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in.
Ah
Referee's
be.
had a good look and given a corner.
İlginç yani, evet.
Besiktas
Ben
with the
dedim
corner
defans
there
benim niye?
first.
Oh, çok
He's
vurdum be.
there to head it.
Ulan be.
And that's caused a worry or two. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Saint-Maximin! And the keeper has reacted
Bak
superbly
bu adam
there.
düz oynuyor
Sam
bak.
Maximin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pullet had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hazard. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Owen. Not the most accurate
Bir
pass.
geçse var ya, bir geçse sikeceğim belasını da. Hadi. Hadi vursana, gidiyordum gole ya.
Really nice passing.
Vursa gole gideceğiz ya.
Deco. Out to the right. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. To Thuram. And it's Vitinha.
That's a late
Hadi
shot
oğlum.
and
Hadi
very well
oğlum.
played.
Hadi oğlum.
Now it's Rui Costa. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. He's through and all alone. Tries a shot.
Abi ben çok güzel goller atıyor bu şerefsiz var ya. Yani yakaladım, affetmiyor. Bak nereye, aslında sağa atacaktım ben, sola çektik. Analoğu fazla mı çektim de oraya attı, yoksa kendi mi attı? Kendi atmaz zaten de. Ama bir değişik attı yani. Ters köşe yaptı adam. Nasıl abi? Açıyorum ya ben onu ya.
Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up.
Abi nasıl geçmezsin ya? Nasıl geçmesin, ben direkt adamı atıyorum amına kodum pasını ya.
He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has ended up in no man's land.
Ah bir gelmedi Gulit'e.
They found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well read.
Ananı avradını atacağım pası sikeyim ya.
Rui Costa. Araujo. Besiktas looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Owen. Shoots!
Çok güzel iş yaptım burada. Çok güzel iş yaptım burada. İzlese de izlesek yağ gibi kaydırdım adamları. Bak seyret. Basma oğlum. Bak şimdi bak. Yavrum benim be. Yine hem gol attı hem asist yaptı. Bir tane daha atıp rahatlasak. Orta sahada geçirmezsem adamı güzel oluyor bak. Defansa, galeye falan bak, bu böyle. Ha yapma işte, bunu yapma be. Düzgün ver şu pası be. Hadi lan. Yavşak hadi. Şöyle yürü. At önüne. At kafayı. Ulan be Gullit be. Atsana kafayı be. Baksana benim bu Gullit şeyin ne işi var burada? Vallahi yiyordum, ucuz kurtuldum ben.
Besiktas certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Besiktas in control at half-time, 2-0.
Oo, Inter Liverpool maçı varmış. Olay karışacak. Inter çakar herhalde Liverpool'a gibi duruyor.
Whistle goes and we start the second half. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! And again!
Yine aynı şey yaptım. Bu amına kodum koşmasından elimi çekemiyorum ben ya. O kadar yapışmış ki, alışkanlık olmuş ki. Çekemiyorum abi ya. Bu ne ya?
Owen receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Modric. And it's Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And this is Hullet. And it's Modric. And this is Hazard. And the counter is on. That has not gone well. Early stages of the
Bir
second
daha
half.
denk gelirse
Still two
kaldırmayı
between them.
deneyeceğim. Parmağımı da şeyden
And here's
koşmadan bir
Hullet.
bakacağım. Ondan mı oluyor? Ondan oluyor
Gattuso
tabii de.
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary. And Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, important interception.
Oo.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Ulan be. Geçmedi geçse gol ya.
Distributed
Geçmedi
tidily.
geçse gol.
Now it's Sam Maximin. And they win it back again. Deftly away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Hullet. He shifted it to the flank. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Oh, he's been Hullet!
Ya ne yapayım orada ben? Ne yapayım ya? Benim amına kodum defansı ellemiyor ki.
Interesting.
After 72 minutes.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Hazard. And he was alert to it. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Oğlum hiçbir şey yapmadım oğlum. Amına kodum omuz omuza lan.
Might just take off from here.
Tövbeler olsun ya.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Deco is offering a right smile there.
Hazard. Deco. And here's Hullet.
Oh yapma ha.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out...
Lan.
Hullet! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Ya amına kodumun.
Besiktas choosing to make the first change. We have
Ya
ourselves
alsana
a
amına
real
kodumun
game
topunu
here.
alsana bir de
Well, they're
yenilelim
very
ya.
much the better team
Bir de
at the
yenilelim
moment,
amına
Peter,
kodum
and
çocuğuna
no
be.
doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Number 24.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found, and the shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise.
Sinirden var ya
deny
yemin ediyorum var
accuracy.
ya.
Well, Peter, I think
İnanamazsınız
the
neler
keeper
yapmak
knew
istiyorum
straight
şu anda
away
da.
he was never going to get to
Söylemek
it.
istemiyorum. Elim böyle var
So
ya.
we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter.
Kriz
They've
geçireceğim
gone and
yani
stepped it
resmen.
up, something they've been
Sinirden
threatening
kriz
to do
geçireceğim.
and will
Amına
continue
kodumunu.
to do by the looks of it.
Amına kodumun oyunu. Amına kodum oyunu. Senin gibi
Araujo,
oyunun ben
the
ta
player
amına
who
koyayım ben.
needs no introduction. And it's Deco.
2-0'dan amına kodum 3-2 yap.
He's
Amına
through,
kodum
it's
oyunu.
Maradona! Just sails past the upright.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's been cut out, well played.
Ya sakin olacak gibi değil ya. Böyle var ya. Böyle sessiz durduğuma bakma var ya. İnanamazsın ya.
Cannavaro gets it clear.
İnanamazsın yani böyle. Ya acımasam yemin ediyorum var ya televizyonu paramparça ederim. Bu kadar sinirlendim şimdi. Yani acımasam paraya acımasam para da yok. Yoklukta televizyon da alamayız.
Picks it up out
Ya
wide.
paramparça
He's
böyle
shifting
golu
through
molu
gears
böyle
here.
çarpasım geliyor elimde ne varsa.
That's good play. Chooses to go back. And that's it. The referee has seen enough. Besiktas did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they...
Mideme ağrı girdi sinirden ya. Oh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Davids. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. Pass is just off target. Over to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He won't be happy with that one. Adriano. Header! Just off target. Now it's Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ball's gone out of play. Besiktas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Rangers applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Now it's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Crosses it in. Bellingham. Adriano. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Park Ji-sung. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. And this is Dembele. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, there was an element of... Could be danger here! Can he get it through? And this is Owen. Oh, shooting chance!
Bıraktım şeyi.
Goal! Besiktas!
Koşmayı bıraktım.
Where is the breakthrough?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the
Oh,
importance
Allah.
of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good
Yemin
goal,
ederim var
and
ya
they're
az
in.
önce sinirden böyle var ya ağlayacak dereceye
So
geldim.
we have our breakthrough.
Vallahi
It's so
bak.
often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's
Ne
very
kodum
well
oyunu,
timed. A
amına
delivery
kodum
like
oyunu.
that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Dembele.
Allah'ım ya.
And if you have just joined us, still just
Ben oraya
one
atmadım.
goal
Ötekini attım
between them.
amına kodum
1-0
şeyini ya.
the score. Ball comes in.
Yapma be. Yapma oğlum be.
He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big.
Kendi kaleme girecek. Yine kendi kaleme girecek oyun ya.
Rangers really can do
Allah'ım
themselves a
yarabbim.
massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception.
Söksene,
Well, the
söksene.
run has been sold a little bit
Söksene,
short there.
They
uğraştırmasana
should
beni,
have done a lot
söksene.
better there.
Ya
The
oğlum
final
bir şey
ball was
yapmıyorum.
very
Amına kodumun çocuğu omuz omuza. Adam düşürmedi, kalkmadı, vurmadı ayağına. Bir şey etmedi ya. Topu söktü aldı ya. Amına kodumun oyunu ya. Senin yapacağın faulü sikeyim ben KONAMi ya.
Now try to spin
Amına
that
kodumun
positively.
KONAMi'si
I
ya.
simply can't.
Yürü oğlum koş.
Cruyff was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very...
Decent
Amına
chance!
korum. Aa!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
that was really positive from him. He was
Nasıl
far too good for
atamazsın
those
o golü?
defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Beraldo. Bellingham. Adriano, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Park Ji-sung is wide and looking to get onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rangers have their third corner. Owen. Now it's Owen. He could be in here. He's through and all alone. Chance, surely. Same again, same outcome.
Besiktas really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Besiktas head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. And it's bounced out off the woodwork.
Bu nedir abi? Bu şans değil. Nasıl bir şans ya bu? Nasıl bir şans abi bu? Yazıklar olsun ya.
Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Bana gol
Here's
attır şimdi bu.
Dembele. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's in a good
Yemin
position
ediyorum
here.
bana gol attıracak ya bu oyun.
And he's straight offside.
Benimkiler girmiyor. Direğe patlıyor. Bu
Besiktas have reclaimed it. Looking for the run. And this is Owen.
abi ya çektim ya oğlum. Çektim aslında ben onu ya.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliant!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Dida claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible. Tries from distance. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's dealt with that really well. Pull it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Owen. Oh, no joy this time. Face to face with the kick. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Rangers really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And this is... He's had a shot! It's there!
Amına kodum oyununu oynamayacağım ya. Amına kodum oyununu kapatacağım anacığını. Amına kodumun oyunu. Amına kodum oyunu. Ben böyle adalet görmedim ya. Amına kodum oyunu ya. Senin gibi oyunun ta amına koyayım ben. Amına kodum oyunu. Son maç bu. Amına kodum oyunu. Şansımı sikeyim amına koyayım.
Substitution in progress.
Besiktas choosing to make the first change. Rangers grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Rangers really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win.
Chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Dembele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos delivered with... Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Foot in, threads one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for options for movement. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Goal! Besiktas! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. He's got away. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's played through for him. This might spell danger. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He gets big.
Görüyorsunuz değil mi?
Not by that far.
İzliyorsunuz değil mi?
He may have snatched the
Amanı
ball,
kanını
even
siktim
though it was
oyununu
quite
izliyorsunuz
close.
değil mi? Ben çıkarım abi bugün şansım.
And the referee
Amına
brings it
kodum
to a
oyunu,
close.
amına kodum oyunu.
Besiktas proudly
Yemin
puff out
ediyorum
their
size
chest
2 maçı
victory.
öylesine verdi bu
They
oyun.
know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Come to you now with a quick request for
How would you
support.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance.
Ben kaçtım. Yarın oynarız. Bugün maalesef şu 3 tane kırmızının ikisi adamlara resmen verdi oyunu. Amına kodumun çocukları. Amına kodum. Hele şuna. Bununla ikisini bedavadan verdi oyun. Görüşürüz. İyi geceler.